Hey, what's up guys? Sloth King here. Today we're going to be taking the Supra out for a drive and we're going to see how the oil pressures do, just normal driving, and then we're going to hop on like a highway or something like that and see how the oil pressure is around 3,000 RPM. Like I've told you guys in the last video, if you haven't watched it yet, I went through and did an oil filter relocation kit because I wanted to see if I could fix my oil pressure problem on the highway because I was not hitting at least 35 PSI at 3,000 RPM. So I discovered that I had a small leak at my oil filter sandwich plate where the fittings go, and I just fixed it, and let me show you guys what I did real quick. So I actually picked up these gaskets right here. So it is, I believe it's copper on the outside and it has a rubber O-ring in the middle. And remember when I told you guys that if you use one of these fittings, don't use a regular O-ring, especially if there's no recess for it because it could tear. This one does not have a recess. The silver ones or the aluminum ones actually did. So those are still holding up fine. And as you can see, I have a tear right here. So I started getting like a small leak when I started the car. And this is what I fixed. So I initially thought it was the fittings. So I ordered some more fittings. It's these two guys right here, not these. I thought one of these might have been leaking too. I did all this off camera just to try to find something, and I was just gonna update you guys. So I took them off and I discovered that I had a rip in the gasket. So I did order those new black fittings, and then I ordered those gaskets that I showed you. I threw the gasket on, and it fixed my problem. I don't have any leaks. I just started the car. So that's out of the way. That's all good. 0 leaks. And so yeah, that's where I left off on that last video, where I was about to say, oh, let's go for a drive. But it was too late. And just the other day I came in here and I was like, why do I have oil leaking? So I didn't leave off the video saying that, oh, I have a leak. I thought all the leaks were fixed until I got here the other day. So anyway, it's been long. It's been about 2 weeks since I put out that last video. I've been trying to move stuff, so I've been pretty busy. So let me go ahead and lower the car and let me start it up, pull it out of here, and then let's go for a drive and see how the pressures are. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know down below. All right, so I'll be back in a few. All right, guys, I'm in the Supra, and it's just been running for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so. 10 at the most likely 5. And at idle, we're at between 10 and 11. Coolant is pretty much at temp. That doesn't mean that the oil is at temp yet. And yeah, everything else is looking pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and find a road and start driving on. It's 4 o'clock, so traffic is gonna start acting up pretty soon. Alrighty. Doing some normal driving. Let's see. I am at about 2,300 RPM and reading about 24 PSI. It's pretty good. Pretty good so far. Currently we're 1 PSI for every 100 RPM. Right now at a stop, still at 11 PSI when I was at about 900 RPM. Currently stopped at a light, 13 PSI, 900 RPMs. I'm going to wait till we get out of traffic and then continue filming by the time we get to some sort of highway. All right, we're about to get onto the highway. Actually, no, that's a lot of traffic. Holy God. No, we'll go this way. We'll go south. Yeah, going north right now, there is some kind of jam on that highway. Going 70 miles an hour at 3,200 RPM. I am at 32 PSI. That's higher than what it was. It is literally 1 PSI for 1 PSI. I mean, 1 PSI for every 100 RPM. And I remember whenever I took my foot off the accelerator, it would like drop in pressure and then spike up. But it is very steady. Let me get a shot for you before I hit traffic. See? About 33 for 33. This is pretty much what you want, which is good. All right, let me get off of here because it is going to get pretty crazy soon. Oh, it's even gone up a bit. I'm at 3,200 RPM and I'm at 34 PSI. This is pretty much where you want to be while driving on the highway. My stock gauge still shows like 40 PSI. These are very unreliable. I just keep it for nostalgia kind of reasons. Rush hour is about to happen. Let's get out of this situation. Oh, I even dropped down to 2,600 RPM and I'm still at 32 PSI. That's actually really good. I like that. All right, this is actually kind of interesting. I'm at idle and I have 26 PSI. This one like dropped down. Not too sure why this did. These dang speed cushions will be the death of me. At least it feels good going over them now. Before, it was not comfortable going over any kind of speed bumps. I mean, hell, I used to scrape going over speed bumps. I love when people ride your butt trying to go over some speed bumps when you're in a lower car. I mean, wow, I can't even speak. When you're in a lowered car. Alrighty, we're back at the storage unit. Alright guys, so we're back at the storage unit and my pressure still has not dropped. It's at 22. Over here on the stock gauge, it is reading like how it should around like 5 or 10 PSI where it was at. I'm not too sure why. It's kind of odd. Maybe it's clogged with something. Maybe I gotta take that sensor off and then see if anything got inside of it. That sucks. It's always one thing after another with this car. God dang it. Let me go ahead and shut it off and actually like start it back up. Maybe it's something weird with the gauge itself. All right, it's off. I just turned it on. I didn't start it, but let's see if it spikes up. Yeah, it's saying at like 22 PSI. But usually the stock gauge would kind of go up and match that. So I'm thinking there might be a clog in the gauge itself. That sucks. Yeah, all right, well, let me put this thing back in the unit and then let me end the video. Also, I've been driving and the AC is not really blowing that cold. So I guess I have an AC issue too. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video. Jeez, the sun, I'm so white compared to, God, let me get out of the way. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video. I am pretty concerned why the oil pressure was just staying at like 30 PSI when I got off the highway. Driving, it was all fine. Sitting at a light, you guys saw that it was around like 10, 11 PSI at like 900 or 1000 RPM. And then the whole way there, the oil pressure was fluctuating like it should. And then when I got on the highway / interstate, it was just fine. It was 1 PSI for every 100 RPM. So I was going 3200 RPM and it was at 32 PSI, 33. And then at one point it went up to 35 when I was around 3100 to 3200 RPM, which is good. And then I decided to get off the highway because it was almost 5 o'clock traffic. And then I noticed that the oil pressure did not drop at all. I noticed the stock gauge did go down when I was sitting at a light, but it was still in the mid 20s. So I'm thinking that there might be a clog in the by the oil pressure sensor, because I do have a an adapter over there. So I might have to completely remove that and then run that sensor to where my oil filter relocation kit is, you know, the sandwich plate. I might run it off of there, or I just might clean it and see if there's any kind of debris stuck in there that would cause it to read higher pressures. So we're gonna do that in another video. And also, I guess I have some type of AC issue because my AC was not blowing cold. So I might have a leak somewhere. So I guess we're gonna figure that out too in another video. Right now, it does seem like it's still drivable. I'm about to move, so I will actually have a garage at the new place. So that is great. I'm moving this whole month. So if I don't get back to the Supra, it's because I've been moving all kinds of stuff and I'm trying to, you know, save that so that way I can focus all my time on that. But anyway, if you guys like this video and you found it entertaining, sweet, awesome, glad you did. I'm still trying to do more stuff on the Supra like I told you guys. And I know a lot of my viewers watch all the Supra content. And if you guys have any ideas that you want to throw my way that I can do to this car, let me know. I'm glad to help you guys out. If I can make another video doing whatever you guys need me to or whatever. But if you guys want to support the channel, you can go ahead and pick up some merch. I have hats, I have a couple t-shirts. Everything is in the link in the description below to my shop. So yeah, like always, I'll catch you guys on the next ride.